I mean, Coach Brew, like the coaching experience that he's had and the players that he's coached and what he's been able to produce out of them, like, unmatchable. So really I just got to listen and take in his advice and try and put it onto the field.
What he was just saying right here, how much have you heard that already?
Yeah, I've heard that every day. It's still something that I'm trying to work on, you know. And yeah, really just taking into account what he says.
Growing up in London?
Yeah.
How did you play this version of football, and did you know the name Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, growing up?
Okay, so getting into the game of football, I'd been watching like highlights on like NFL This Week. It's like kind of a UK show that kind of breaks down the game for people back home. And yeah, playing in the pool, someone kind of that was playing for a team said, come play for my local club, tried it out, and really stuck with it. As for knowing the name Coach Brewster and Coach Prime, that really came with me kind of learning more about the game and seeing what Coach Prime had accomplished in his career. And then like the more I was involved with the game, the more like you study them, the more like you kind of understand the importance that they had on the game.
Did American football come easy to you, or when did you really kind of hit your stride as a football player?
Well, just before playing American football, I played soccer, and I played goalie, so I feel like the hand-eye coordination kind of translated well over. I was quite an athlete coming out, but raw with technical ability, but I think that pass catching came naturally to me.
Is the leap starker between, playing American football in Europe and then coming over to America to play at Arkansas State, or leaping from Arkansas State to Power 5 school?
Really, I can't determine that because, we're far away from the season, so I haven't been able to evaluate any Power 5 competition yet, so I feel like it's hard to determine that.
What's it like being in this culture? What's Coach Prime like as a coach? Is it, you got to be straightforward and on everything?
Great coach, definitely wants us to bring intensity, and yeah, we run a fast tempo offense as well, so they work hand in hand.
What do you bring to the table on the tight end?
I think my pass catching abilities bring a great set of skills, to the tight end room. There's other things that I can work on, which I'll take from other teammates and take from Coach Brew. But yeah, I think definitely my ability in the passing game.
You obviously had a great season at Arkansas State, but as you've gotten here and you're starting to work with Coach Brew, is there a lot of things you're saying, wow, there's a lot I don't know yet about tight end?
Yeah, there's definitely a bit more they're asking me to do. And yeah, he's always kind of picking from players that he's coached and like little tricks here and there that I may not have known before that can really kind of open my eyes more.
What's the difference between the pressure of playing keeper versus playing tight end?
Playing keeper, you let it go, and everyone gonna blame the keeper. Tight end, you drop a ball, there's like responsibility for both. You don't want to mess up because you're doing your 1 of 11. You got 10 other guys that are hoping that you make a play, that are relying on you to do your job. So, pressure's pressure.
What intrigued you so much about coming to play here?
Really, the coaching. I feel like it speaks for itself what Coach Brew's been able to do with previous tight ends. He's worked with Antonio Gates, Kyle Pitts. If you start reading out the names, it's unbeatable.
Which club do you support back home?
Crystal Palace. Grew up about 5 minutes away.
What number do you want?
I feel like we'll see what number I get, but right now my eyes are set on a single-digit number, which I know with Prime you got to really earn that. So I'm willing to put in the work.
How much fun has it been playing with Seydou and the other offensive weapons on this team?
It's been great playing with Seydou. He puts the ball in the money, leaves me just easy buckets. It's been a great team. I feel like we're merging really well and connections building.
Are there any similarities in terms of the offense and your responsibilities at Arkansas State, comparing it to here?
I think the similarities are definitely when the ball's in the air. It's my ball, go get the ball. Knowing what I've done last year, I think everyone's depending on me to, when the ball's thrown, do what I do and make a play. So I wouldn't say, I'd say that's a big similarity.
The theme we've talked about here is just the fast-paced practice you guys are having. Did you notice a difference from when you were at Arkansas State to here, that offense, that up-tempo pace you're running here?
Yeah, the ball's rolling here, so you got to stay on your toes, you got to have good eyes, you know, get your eyes to the signal, get the ball to the official. I mean, those habits were preached at Arkansas State as well, but the pace at which they're calling the signals and the pace at which we're snapping the ball is much faster.
Tim Brewster said he's Brewsterizing players. What does that mean to you?
You're gonna have to ask him about that one, but Coach Brew gonna coach you hard. That's one thing for sure. I mean, he gonna put his everything. He's very passionate about the game, so he gonna coach hard.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate that.